So there's a video that had been floating around, kind of nationally. It was sent to me by someone within our state, but then was sent to them by someone outside the state, and it's kind of been floating around. And I posted it on our channel a couple of days ago. A lot of you looked at it, a lot of you commented on it. A lot of good discussion has been generated on it. But I wanted to kind of go over it. I always, like we said, in the context of the rules, kind of dissect it. And there's more into play than just a free blocking zone. So people have mentioned offense not being set. There's a block down field that's illegal, and we'll look at all that. But the main takeaway from that clip is there's a block that's low, and the question is that block legal? Now the block did result in an injury, but as important as officials, we have to step back and look at things from a non-emotional standpoint. So yes, there was an injury, someone got hurt, that's not good, but we have to look at it in the context of was that block legal? Now we can look at all sorts of stuff too. Should that block be legal? Is it overtly dangerous? You know, football in itself is a dangerous sport, but is a block like that, does it kind of transcend the dangers that we accept when we play football? So these are all things we have to consider, but that our job as officials is not to take all that in consideration in the moment. We have to adjudicate the play as it is according to the rules now. So before we delve into the play, and you can go back and look at it as well, and we'll look at it later in this video, we have to look at the free blocking zone. So this is in section 217, the 1 and 2. But 217.1 defines a free blocking zone as a rectangular area extending laterally 4 yards either side of the spot of the snap and 3 yards behind each line of scrimmage. A player is in the free blocking zone when any part of his body is in the zone at the snap. So that's your definition of the free blocking zone. Now, the next part of that, 217.2, blocking below the waist is permitted in the free blocking zone when the following conditions are met. All players involved in the blocking are on the line of scrimmage and in the zone at the snap. And B, the contact is in the zone. So we have all this has to be met. So yeah, we're looking at that. Now, as we know, 2021 will bring about changes to this rule. But if we look at the change, and this is all we've been given so far, we haven't looked at the exact wording of the rule or anything, but we do know that it is a new requirement because we have the rule reference number, and the rule reference number is going to be 217.2C, and we're told that will be the block must be an immediate initial action following the snap. Now there's been some discussion. A lot of states have kind of taken some things in their own interpretations, if you will. Some people even commented, well, in Georgia, we put out a statement saying in order for a block to be legal, it has to be immediate. Previously, remember that was only true when in a shotgun formation, and the reasoning behind that would be in a shotgun formation, the ball is only in the zone momentarily, so any block would have to be immediate. Same thing we also put out in Georgia, if you're in a 2-point stance, you can't block below the waist. And again, that was if the formation is a shotgun formation and the linemen are in a 2-point stance, then the time it takes to get down to initiate the block, the ball would already be left the zone. So remember those conditions that Georgia and some other states put out before, that was only in shotgun formation. This rule does not specify that. This rule is basically saying even if the ball is in the zone, the new requirement is the block must be an immediate initial action following the snap. Again, we have to wait really till we get the rule book or see the actual wording, but this is what we do know is that this is a requirement added onto the existing requirements. So now let's look at the play. All right, before we really delve into the blocking question, a couple other things to point out in this video, so we'll look at it while we had the wide angle. The first was the offense being set. So we have the offense coming up to the line. They all try to get set, and then the guy goes in motion. So before this player can go in motion, everyone has to be set for 1 second. And this is really flirting with it. I don't think, especially the guy moving, he's not set for a second. One without, let's see. So you definitely have a live ball foul here for illegal motion. It's definitely flirting with it. I don't think they're set for a second. He's definitely not. I don't know, but that's just me. I think you first have a flag for the illegal motion. So now there was a play. There was a block downfield. If I can remember where it is, right here. So we want to keep our attention right there. This is definitely a illegal blindside block. It meets all the requirements. Defender does not see it coming. There's no open hands, and then it is forceful contact. So this will definitely meet the requirements of a blindside block. Now, it appears that this is a crew of 5. And a crew of 5, this is anything on the backside downfield like that. It's going to be hard to pick up in a crew of 5 because your backside wing, he's going to be looking more in this area. Your umpire's going to be looking a little more in this area. So this can go unnoticed. Crew of 6 and crew of 7, you can have that backside deep. Looking, he hopefully is looking in this area, so he would see it. Crew of 5, that's hard. I'm not familiar with the crew of 5, so I don't know if the back judge is really looking in that area or where his attention should be. I'm not familiar with crew of 5, so I can't opine based on that. But I know crew of 6, crew of 7, you at least would have the side judge looking in this area. Maybe possibly the back judge too. In a crew of 7, but definitely had that side judge helping out. So we covered those. Now let's actually look at the block in question. And it's pretty brutal. It looks bad. So we have this player right here. So let's look at everything. Free blocking zone. So we got 4 yards either side of the ball and 3 yards vertical. So this player, he's definitely within that 4 yards. This player is definitely within the 4 yards. They're both on the line. So requirements for there are met. Both are in the free blocking zone. Ball is in the free blocking zone. When the block occurs, we still have the ball in the free blocking zone. This ball has never left. Now, you're not deeper than 3 yards. You're not wider than 4 yards. So the ball has never left the free blocking zone. So it appears that everything has been met. The only thing you could have, and this angle does not do it justice, if you deem this to be in the back of the legs, you have clipping. Remember a couple of years ago, clipping is now considered illegal even in the free blocking zone. Previously, you could at least clip in the free blocking zone. Now you cannot clip in the free blocking zone. So if you think it's in the back, you definitely can. But it looks like, from this angle, it looks like he's in front. It looks like he's in front of him. His shoulder pad may get him in the side of the knee. But it looks like he comes across in front of him. So clipping's kind of out of the question. So some have said, okay, it's a safety foul and the player got injured, so you should err on the side of caution. And that's true. If we have a doubt, we should err on the side of caution. The problem with this play is all doubt is pretty much eliminated. There's no, I don't know where we can instill doubt here because all conditions are met. We're in the free blocking zone. Both players in the free blocking zone and on the line. The ball's still in the free blocking zone when the block occurs, and it's in the front. So I don't know where you would instill doubt in this. And we, like I said before, we can't just say this looks bad, player got injured, we got to flag it, or this is a dangerous play, it needs to be eliminated from the game, so I'm going to flag it. We do not have that power. That's not up to us. Our job is to adjudicate the rules as they are in the current atmosphere. So under the old rules, this play is perfectly legal. It's brutal. I hate that a player got hurt on it, but we can't flag every play that a player gets hurt. I mean, sometimes players just get hurt. Perfectly legal plays. Now, if a player gets hurt in an illegal play, absolutely we need to have a flag on it. But this is just not that case. So now we look at the question in 2021, is this going to be legal? So all the previous conditions, as far as we know for 2021, all the previous conditions are still in place. Free blocking zone, nothing has changed to the definition of free blocking zone. A and B, parts A and B of 217.2 are still intact. The requirements to block below the waist. All that has been added is that the block must be immediate. So now we have that question. So let's look at this on the glasses of 2021. Is this play legal? We've already established that conditions A and B are met. So is condition C going to be met? Immediate action. So if you're going to instill doubt, this is where you can do it. If you really want to come at this play and think, I have doubt that this is legal, this is where you can do it. He takes a quick step and then goes down. So your judgment here, as this would be the umpire, your judgment is this an immediate action? Do you consider that a step and then down, or is it all one motion? That's on you, and that's a completely judgment call. To me, I think it's quick enough to be one action. I don't like having to go across, like he's head up on the center. I don't like that he has to go across like that. But under the rules, with the ball under the center, this is legal. Now, well, I'm not going to get into that. This is a legal play. If I'm looking at this in 2021, I'm still deeming it legal. To me, that's an immediate action. That's my judgment. That's an immediate action. You could consider that a step. To me, that's more of a lunge step more than a step and then down. So, that's, to me, this is legal in 2021. So that is it. That's all I got on this video. Again, let's keep this discussion going. There's been some good discussion, but let's keep it going. What do you think on that judgment play call? Is that an immediate action? Let us know what you think in the comments. As always, you can like this video, subscribe it so you can see more videos like this. Tell us what you want to hear in the future. We're looking for more special topics, more rules videos while we're in kind of that refresh between seasons. So let us know. As always, thank you for watching.